Hi, and welcome to another fabulous edition of Diva Chat. Hello, my name is Simply Am.
And my name is Angelina.
Today's show is about old friends.
It's so funny.
Honey, this is just a funny topic.
Really?
Yeah, it's funny. It's old friends with a past. Now, what do you think about that? Like, what do you think that, like,
old friends with a past. Are you talking about if I'm friends with a person and we used to, I don't know, we fooled around? Yeah. But it hasn't happened, like, for 8 years.
Yeah.
Or 10 years.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's an old friend with a past?
Yes.
Okay, I understand what you're trying to talk about.
Do you have any situations that you could talk to me
you know
about?
what I actually do? It's not me, personally.
Okay.
But it's my friend. I'm just going to call him Dylan because, you know, I don't know what. He'll probably know we're talking about him, but whatever. His boyfriend, okay. They're going great and everything. But Dylan has a friend that they, I guess, kind of mess. A little. Like, so each other naked.
Okay.
They didn't have sex, but, like, I guess, like, they were going to. But then they stopped. You know, because they've been friends so long that is, like, weird. So, because when you're friends with a long time, you consider them as a brother or sister. So it's kind of weird. So, they stopped that. So now the boyfriend of Dylan, you know, kind of found out from Dylan because he told him that, you know, I'm going to hang out with my friend, but, you know, like they had a discussion about mating and all that stuff. But he told him that you know, we were going to, but we never did. Now Dylan's boyfriend is kind of like, I don't want you hanging out with him. I don't. Because y'all almost did something. And probably if y'all would hang out still and have that fun time, who knows what can happen.
Exactly. Now this is just a friend or like
who?
This person. Yeah. He's just a friend.
He's just a friend. He's a friend. A friend. Not even a best friend, just a friend.
Just a simple friend.
But back then, like 10 years ago, they tried something but it never happened.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's definitely a friend with a past, honey.
You see, like that's what, you know, but it's alright, whatever.
Yeah. I have this one friend that has also somebody with the past. But not really a past. They like it's like you said, like we'll call him Jeremy, just to give a different name out of all. My friend Jeremy is dating this wonderful guy also. And he has a friend that like Jeremy has a friend that I believe what the story is that they kissed one time or something like that.
Really?
They kissed or did something one time, but the other friend that he's dating is kind of like a little bit like about it, like doesn't want him to hang out with this person because they have some type of past or he just doesn't like him for some reason. There's gotta be some type of past with that, and supposedly they kissed. I mean, it's just like it's kind of like one of those things like
it was the past, it was the past, it won't happen again.
Kind of the thing, but sometimes people think that it might happen again. Like, what did you feel? Like, for instance, your friend.
If I was dating like my fiance, okay, you know, and he has friends, but if I found out
he does.
Of course he has. Everyone has friends. So he goes and he, you know, I saw that. So he goes and you know if he tells me, oh, I'm gonna go hang out with Ishkabibble, you know, and
honey, that's a major friend with a past.
you know what I mean, like whatever.
I know, like an alias name. Okay.
Yeah, alias name, and he tells me, oh, not on the same day, but we just had that kind of safe conversation, you know, bringing it out, you know, it's cool conversation. And so now I know, and I've been known that they've done something in the past. It may not be yesterday, it might not be last month, it might be a year, but it was 5 years, 6 years, 10 years.
Okay.
I still would have a problem. Not a big problem, but in my head I'll be like, probably that guy, who knows? Because you know how cunts are. You know how the people are. When you're dating someone, they want you. They'll try to take it away from them. So that is my problem. That I would have a problem.
Now, do you have it like, is it the problem of the person or is it the problem with your, I think you said your fiance or one of your friends or whatever, is the issue of the friend or is the issue with the person doing it? Like, do you like? Is there like a trust issue there, or like what?
There isn't a trust issue.
It's just the simple fact that you
but
don't know
I don't want it
happen.
to happen. That's what.
No,
so I'm trying to prevent it from before happening. Because my fiance may say no, blah blah blah, but you never know.
No, but that also says.
Then I want to come up to me and be like, oh, well, he did do a pat, trying to do something with me, but I stopped it.
But don't you think that's kind of like not trusting your person then, or not trusting him?
It's kind of. I should trust him, but still, no.
Okay.
I don't care. Okay. There you go. Now, what about you? It's not up to Sonny. He's gonna call my fiance and tell his ass off.
I mean, I've never had any personal experiences with that. I mean, I have, but it's just like it's one of those things that like. I feel at this point in my life, at this point, if you're going to do something with a friend of the past, say it doesn't matter who it is or who I know. It's like to the point that if you're going to do something with one of your old friends or one of your old, even if it's not even a friend, it's just a person in the past. Basically, at this point, it's just a person in the past.
Okay.
If it's somebody you dated and they come back into your life to just be your friend or just to talk, whatever, it's one of those things. I would just be like, you know what, if you have that much disrespect for me to do something with an old friend or an old fling, then basically there's no point of us being together type of thing. It's like, if you're going to go that far to just like disrespecting and going over the boundaries of our relationship, to just do a little fling that you used to have with an old person, it's like, you know what, fuck you basically, go ahead and have your fun.
Have a drink.
Basically, I mean, that's how I feel.
Get drunk.
I mean, it's just like anything, even just an old friend of the past, anything really.
Sure.
It's just like a mess.
Very true. I don't know, but I still have a problem. I don't care. It may be 20 years, but still no.
20 years what? Known each other or like?
You may know your friend 20 years, and if you ask for something in the first year, I'm still gonna have a problem.
But that was the first year.
It's the same thing as when we had another discussion about ex being your friend. If you know that person for 20 years, and you're still your friends, and you got dated throughout that 20 years, who knows for a year or two, I'm still gonna have a problem.
Now, what if they told you flat out that don't worry about it, I'm not doing anything with this person, I'm not going to do anything with this person. And even if, let's say it's like, like you said, like about your friend Dylan, or your fiance, or me with my friends or whatever, but what if they told you flat out, like, okay, it happened 10 years ago, it was a little mistake, it's a little weird now that we thought about it, whatever, and to the point that it's not going to happen again, but you still have in the back of your mind that it might happen. And okay, this is a really good question. What if, I know I just named two questions at once, but I'm going to just name a real quick question, because we're running out of time. Say if they end up, what if that person did something to, say Dylan, if his friend did something to him anyway, but he tried to stop it. Say for instance, say if your fiance.
Say if the guy came on to Dylan, they made a pass over him.
Yes. And
he stopped it before it happened. Okay, that's why I said I don't want him hanging out, because then that wouldn't happen. That's the reason why.
So basically you're saying that you definitely don't want him hanging out, or your fiance hanging out with that person just in case something will happen?
Yeah.
Only if what if they're going out just to hang out, or say something
I don't care if he's going out for a drink or getting his paycheck or going for his mother's party. I don't care. If you had a pass to someone else, that's basically no.
Not even if he's picking up something from
Not even if he's picking up something. I wouldn't be there.
So say if he's going to pick up, say, a letter or something, you need to go with him?
Not a letter. Hello, you can mail it.
True. I guess
hello.
That's why
there are Hivas and there are home workers out there, and they were trying to do anything to get into a relationship, and it ain't gonna happen. Okay. And if you got a problem, there'll be a kitchen knife going after you. Hello.
Yes, honey, and that's for our edition of Old Friends with the Past, honey. Come on us, leave us questions, because, honey, we have more to come. Ciao, ciao.